Welcome to day 79 of the 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Currently we're on day 53, or... yeah, 53 I believe. No, 52. Give it for 52nd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. So yeah, it's been, the Kiyoshika chapter really begins today. I decided yesterday didn't count. Kiyoshika was doing a bunch of manga tropes yesterday. Anime tropes, whatever you want to call it. Starting today, Kiyoshika and I would bare our feelings and spend time together, just like in the movies. Maybe that was laying on it a little thick, but... well then, today I'd like to show you my morning routine. The first thing I do after waking up is check on the Holy Jumanji sword. He got rusty once after I used her a lot before bed, so this has become a crucial part of my day. Let's see, how are you doing today, Holy Jumanji sword? Very nice, you have a wonderful shine today. Next thing I do is... wait, why are you telling me this? Kiyoshika invited me to her room first thing in the morning and launched into whatever this was. You said it yourself yesterday. So Takumi, we need to get to know each other. I asked Lady Kuroro what I should do, and she told me that showing you my morning routine would be the best way to do that. I see, I understood how we got here. It made sense, but it was all wrong, from top to bottom. Clearly I'd have to take the lead here. This is cool and all, but we should really get to the core of what makes you who you are. Why don't you tell me about your past, for example? What was your life like? What was your life like for you before you went to second to last Defense Academy? I suppose that approach would work to getting to know each other too. I think that's the more normal way, actually. Before now, I was training in martial arts with my master in a forest deep inside the complex. Master? Yes, my grandfather. He was a parental figure to me, but also a strange person. He did everything in his power to avoid contact with the world, and dedicate himself solely to training his body and mind. I was training so that I could accompany him in his pursuit. What kind of training did you do? Oh, the usual. Fired off 10,000 daily punches, breathing really hard into gourds until they exploded. That's the usual, but somehow it all added up. Her somewhat off-kilter nature and fundamentally naive personality must have been a result of her life of training. I had so much fun training every day. I look forward to facing off to each challenge and improving my abilities day by day. But such a life is not without its problems. As is inevitable after being raised with a master who so despises everyday existence, I was raised utterly ignorant of the ways of the world. I've managed to overcome that now, but I'm so ashamed of how clueless I used to be. Honestly, she's pretty clueless even now. But if even Kiyoshika is ashamed of how clueless to the real world she used to be, I shudder to imagine how bad it was. Anyways, I was so naive. For example, the first time I heard the word titular, I was so appalled by its filthiness. And the word cock reminded me of another word, so I assumed it meant something dirty. You can only imagine what I thought of the word pussyfooting. You think everything's dirty, don't you? My master realized I was in trouble, so he started going down to the village to buy me manga. Ever since I learned about the world through manga. Honestly, to me, manga is a Bible that guides me through life. I see, so that's why you're so influenced by manga. I never spoken to people my age until I got here. But... you know what? I'm trying to figure out how to breathe through your nose while talking, because it feels incorrect. Okay. Thanks to manga, making small talk was simple. I'm totally fine. Thank goodness for manga. Kiyoshika had never interacted with people her own age before she got here. She smiled about it like it was nothing to worry about, but... or maybe she didn't know that it was something to worry about. But to me, there was something sad about that overly innocent grin. But to me, there seemed something sad about that overly innocent grin. Up and at them, troops, time to rise and shine. Get ready for your 53rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to phase way for humanity's future greatness. Ich, ni, san, yon. Oh, she. Ni, san, she. I can't hear you. Yes, ma'am. I'm exhausted. Same, but we haven't had any fights recently, so it feels good to work up a sweat. I'm glad I invited you to join me. Why are we working up a good sweat anyways, you ask? Training. Why? I wanted you to see the good in me, so I thought we should trade together. Each swing of the sword reveals the way of the life of the wielder. What better way to get to know me? Besides, if the date doubles down as a training session, we'll be killing 2 birds with 1 stone. That's why. I wasn't able to discern how she lived life from the swing of her sword, but it was definitely the most comfortable I felt with Kiyoshika in our time together so far. At the very least, it was a big step up from the last 2 days. You're so right. Who are you talking to? No, apologies. The Holy Jumanji sword told me my idea was a good one. You can't hear her, can you? I think you're the only one who can, Kiyoshika. Do you really hear a voice coming out of that sword anyways? Naturally, the Holy Jumanji sword is my friend. I was pretty sure Kiyoshika wasn't running along con pretending that she could hear her sword, but that didn't mean I completely believed her either. Would you mind telling me a bit more about her? The Holy Jumanji sword, I mean. Like maybe about your relationship or why you can hear her. Not a problem. But where to begin? Is it a long story? It might be a little long, but certainly shorter than 100 chapters. I sure hope so. I'll try to make it short. The Holy Jumanji sword and I have been together as long as I can remember, but I couldn't always hear her voice. She started speaking to me about 3 years ago. It was shortly after my master passed away. Huh? Passed away? Your master, your grandpa, he's... Yes, he is well and truly dead. But there is no need to mourn. After all, he was over 100 years old when he passed. I felt admiration more than I did sorrow after his death. Alright. But even if I wasn't sad, I was lonely. I chose to continue my training even after his death, but doing everything on my own was terribly, terribly lonely. It was around that time that the Holy Jumanji sword began to speak to me. She said, Kiyoshika, you're not alone. I'm here with you. After that, so long as I did it with the Holy Jumanji sword, I could do training that I struggled with before. And that's essentially the story of how she started talking to me. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up any painful memories. Oh, don't worry, it's nothing. Don't even mention it. I'm not really holding on to sad memories now. Besides, every protagonist needs a little tragedy in their backstory to give them depth. I see. I thought Kiyoshika talking to her sword was kind of cringe, but everyone has a backstory. I'll consider this a lesson, not making snap judgments. But so strange. What is it? The Holy Jumanji sword is always positive when it comes to me. But she doesn't seem to think very highly of you, Sir Takumi. What? Yesterday she told me, you need to ditch this unkissable virgin loser. Still, this was kind of nice. Talk about memories after working on a sweat during training. Would you mind if we did this again tomorrow? No, not at all. And so my new routine for the Kiyoshika chapter was set. Do I really give off virgin vibes that much to the sword? Anyway, I'm going to put some saline spray in my nose. You know what really sucks right now? My bathroom's light is off. I don't really think I could easily replace it. Okay, not off. It just doesn't work. Like, I can't turn it on. Like, it flickers and then it immediately turns off. So currently I can't use the bathroom light. I've kind of taken it to maintenance to fix it. So, what I have done is basically just bring my lamp to the bathroom once in a while. If I ever take a bath or if I'm taking a shower or anything. But that's probably dangerous. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're a quick learner, Sir Takumi. You improve with every bit of feedback, so I end up commenting on everything. No way, I'm struggling just to keep up. By the way, there's something I've been meaning to ask. Why so formal about it? Fire away. Do you have a favorite manga? Huh, is that it? It is of great importance to me. You hear all the time about couples who get together but fall apart because they have different values, right? What if I end up with you and we meet a disastrous end because of our manga preferences? The idea terrifies me. I've never heard of a couple breaking up over taste in manga, but... well, maybe anything is possible in this world. I like the usual stuff. Whatever's trending is usually interesting to me, so I guess I like the popular ones. I always read the ones everyone was reading as a kid, too. You must have read that one, too. Which one? The famous one where the boy with the tail collects the 7 mysterious balls. Oh, totally. But why didn't you say the title? You wouldn't forget something like that. I like it so much that I dare not mention its name. I fear I might sully its great name if I do. Okay, she's got super fan mentality. Back on topic, I liked it pretty well myself. Yeah, that's a relief. If you were a hater, we would have butted heads for sure, but now I can be of ease as we come together as just one. And I should say that because I'm fated to be with you, it's inevitable that our tastes would be in sync. Okay, does anyone even hate that manga? They do indeed. Frankly, the Holy Jumanji Sword hates all shonen manga, to the greats included. She says that erotic, grotesque, underground stuff where everything and where anything goes is superior. Such posturing. I wish she'd be more honest with herself. I guess not even imaginary friends agree with you on everything. Well, I told you, you can't say stuff like that. What'd she say? Well, she said you have bad taste in manga and bad taste in men. Are you angry? Should I not have told you? No, I'm not mad. I just think you should pawn that hunk of junk. I knew you were mad. Nothing. Stuff for your 55th day. Stuff for her endure. Nothing special, but yes, face paint. It's been a hot minute, Takumi-boo. Takumi-boo? Are you enjoying your fling with Kiyoshika? Today is multiple 5, which means it's a meeting day with Boku. I am, but honestly, it doesn't feel like a fling. It's more like an extended friendship, even more than it did with Kura. It kind of feels like it might just stay that way. I see. What do you mean by that? Oh, Takumi... I'm not saying I've noticed a change in you that you yourself haven't picked up on. But you know what they say, love finds you when you least expect it. I recommend you never ever forget this saying from generations past. So you won't be surprised when you fall headfirst in love. Sure, but I don't actually think I'll be needing it. It's funny how they put how Tsubasa was part of the dream too. I realize now that, like, she's the character who gets a lot of routes. Kyungyan's route, you get Tsubasa. Tsubasa's, like, Test of Sacrifice, you have a weird relationship with her in VXS's route. Stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like Tsubasa always likes Takumi. Very good. Thou shineth so bright, Sir Takumi. Thank you, Kiyoshika. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was a fine workout. Yeah, I'm starting to get used to this routine. Yesterday I was itchy to get some exercise. That's wonderful. Hey, you mustn't say something so foul. What'd she say? Well, apologize, I dare not utter such filth. What kind of filth would make Kiyoshika hesitate? Why does the Holy Jumanji Sword hate me so much anyways? I've asked, but she will not tell. But she's held a grudge against you ever since the start of this game. I believe she might think that you're not worthy of being my destined love, Sir Takumi. I see now. That definitely makes sense. From the sword's point of view, the girl she's been with for years and years is suddenly claiming she's destined to be with some guy who showed up out of nowhere. I could see why she wouldn't be amused. Well, I'm not amused either. Why is she assuming I'm not good enough for Kiyoshika? I wish she'd at least get to know me before judging. Wait, why do I want a sword's validation? I don't care what the Holy Jumanji Sword has to say about how worthy I am. But you know what they say. Sir Takumi, are you alive? Oh, sorry, I was just thinking. Oh, about me? Well, oh my. I feel so very delighted. We already have feelings for Kiyoshika. No, there's no way. Give me a second, I'm gonna switch pants. I'm burning up a bit. There we go. Switched pants. These are a bit breezier. I was wearing sweatpants that were quite thick. Now I switched to a thinner pair of pants. Don't really know what type of pants they are, but they're kind of nice. Should be a bit cooler. Maybe I should open up my window, get some fresh air in here too. I was sick after all just a few days ago. Probably still am a bit sick, but I feel good enough to exercise and do regular stuff. So, I don't think it's necessary. I also have an ear purifier, so the air shouldn't be bad. It's already been 6 days since the Kyoshika chapter began. It's going to last until day 75, so there's still around 20 days left. There's no rush to figure anything out. No one was pressuring me, but I felt the need to reassure myself. Is that the alarm? Intruder alert. So it begins a battle to the death, with the fate of Earth hidden in the balance. Such a 180 from this romance game, I'm almost dizzy. Everyone's here. Let's get the show on the road. I'm gonna take out my resentment over you being so clueless about women on these invaders. Don't make that face. I'm obviously kidding. Come on, let's go. Wow. I think these pants are tighter than they used to be. Guess that makes sense. All pants shrink a bit. Or maybe I just got fatter. That's also valid. That's also extremely valid, actually. I'm Zenta, the Paragon of Harmony. Even my flesh is destroyed here, my soul shall live on eternally, and it will destroy you all. Prepare yourselves, invaders. You win. Who gets to execute? Shizuhara has already gotten enough execution, so I've been feeding them to Tsubasa, which makes sense. So I think I'll continue feeding them into her. Nope, never mind. Doesn't make any sense. Gurumi's good. Yaku's also good. I think I'll just feed it to Takamaru though. Takamaru has a decent amount of AoE damage. He gets metered pretty quickly, so I think he works pretty well. Extermination complete. Managed to clinch another victory in today's battle. It was already late by the time everything was said and done. We decided to rest early, bringing an end to our 57th day here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to give your lives to fight the vile invaders. I was in the middle of heading to the gym to keep up my new routine. Oh, hey, Takumi. Good morning. Hey, morning. Why do you seem so nervous? You just startled me, that's all. And more honestly, there was a small part of me that wanted to hide the fact that I was going to be Kiyoshika. How's your whole quest for romance thing going? It's all everyone's been talking about. You're with Kiyoshika now, right? How do I put this? I guess it's all still kind of a mess. The way you put it makes it sound like you don't expect that to change. I have no idea, honestly. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's so noisy of me. I shouldn't pry. Your business is private. Yeah. Well, good luck. I'm ready for you. We all are. Thanks. She then vanished, her casual well wishes coming off like hollow lip service. Ni-san-yo. San-shi. You don't seem as on the ball as usual, Kiyoshika. That's not possible. It takes one to know one, doesn't it? You can't just turn it around on me. Enough of your complaints. 1, 2, 3, 4. Each Ni-san-shi. May I ask you something polite? What is it? I'm so Takumi. Do you like Lady Nozomi? I knew it. Your reaction betrays you. No, you just surprised me. You were more surprised because I'm correct, weren't you? I'm telling you, no. What makes you think so anyways? I just happened to see you talking to Lady Asomi this morning, and I got the sense that you were moonstruck by her. Moonstruck? Yeah, that's right, because I feel a little moonstruck when I'm with you. I get the sense that you fell for Lady Asomi the same way I fell for you, Sir Takumi. What Kiyoshika was saying was understandable, but it wasn't true. I was not interested in Nozomi romantically. If I did, I wouldn't be caught up in this game. You imagine things. Kurura had the same misunderstanding, but it's not like that. I see, but in that case, would you mind if I asked a few questions? Questions, I'll answer what I can. Do you like cute girls or beautiful girls more? I know she was trying to figure out what I really want by asking me about my taste, but between her and Nozomi, I can't tell which one's a cute girl and which one's supposed to be a pretty girl. How does she categorize them in her head? Well, I don't need to try to answer correctly. I just need to answer honestly. But I've never really thought about it before. And I think about it now. It's time to confront the truth inside of you that you've been ignoring. I don't think this is that serious of a question. But if I had to choose, maybe cute girls. Does that mean she thinks she's a pretty girl? Well, on to the next question. There's another? Yes, another and another, then another, and 4 questions after that. How about you, Sir Takumi? I'll expose your tasty girls to the light of day. You awaken to all the truths about yourself that you've been blind to. Okay, that should be all of them. It's finally over. You really left no stone unturned. She started with typical questions like, do you prefer to be together all the time, or do you like your space? To completely pointless minutiae, like, do you prefer large or small feet? My brain was numb with exhaustion. Now I have a very comprehensive understanding. Some conditions notwithstanding, you like a large-chested maiden. What kind of defamatory profile did you come up with for me? No need to be ashamed. It's in the nature of all boys from birth. The fault does not lie within you. It wasn't a question of fault, but whatever. Do I get to grill you about your taste while we're at it? You don't even need to ask. Excuse me, why now? Well, Sir Takumi, you're the encapsulation of all my tastes. I see. Oh. That's cute. Yoshika's cute. She's got a lot of cute moments like that. Ichi-ni-san, she. I felt relieved. Kyushika did seem interested in dragging out the conversation about Nozomi any further today. Yeah, mind if I ask you another question, Takumi? Not again. Oh, no more this or that questions about your taste in women. Oh, that's fine. Okay then. So Takumi, do you have some sort of dream? A dream. Yes, a dream. Or should I say a goal of life? Something you need to do before you die, or something you feel like you were born to do. A dream. Never really thought about it before, but in terms of goals, I really want to survive the 100 days first. And after that, honestly, I have no idea. I see. What about you, Kiyoshika? What are your dreams for life's goal? Calling it a dream might be a bit much, but I want a family. I know there's a lot of different ways to be family, but I want an old-fashioned family, the kind of family you'd see in an old anime. I want to get married and have 3 children, and we'd all get along and never stop smiling. We might fight here or there, but we'd soon make up and go on our days off. We'd all go on picnics. That's the kind of family I want, the kind of household I want to create. Kiyoshika told me she lived alone with her grandpa for a very long time. I don't know how much that plays into your dream of a family, but I'm sure it has some correlation. From the bottom of my heart, I hope that dream comes true for her. Then we need to get through these 100 days so you can make it happen. I suppose so. What's wrong? I was just hoping you'd read between the lines. What do you mean? Nothing at all. Oh, okay. Now that we're doing an extra set of practice weights today. Well, why? We want to survive our 100 days here, right? Then we must do as much training as we can stand to do. She was asking him for sex? Come on, let's begin. She said that she wants a child. I don't really think it's not possible to have a child in just 90 days. I mean, 40 days. Okay, conception can vary widely with many couples conceiving within a year of trying. And a typical pregnancy lasts around 280 days. So they're not having a child anytime soon is my point. The pregnancy part, not even a concern. Hey and howdy, Takumi Boo. Hey and howdy yourself. Mind if I cut to the chase? How's romance with Kiyoshika? Nothing's really changed. We're still having a good time together, but that's about it. Boys are so slow. What do you mean? Did Kiyoshika say something? Wouldn't you like to know? By the way, have you ever heard of this wise saying? 1 plus 1 does not equal 2. For us, it equals 200 because together we're 10 times stronger. I think your math is a little off. Oh my god. My bad, I got the wise saying mixed up. I have so much pro wrestling trivia and there are sometimes they get mixed up. That's crazy. This is what I meant to say. Some may never be rewarded for putting in the effort. But you can be sure that anyone who was rewarded did put in the effort. Those are the words of my spiritual teacher. It's simple, but rich in nuance, and it really sticks with you. Anyways, what are you trying to say exactly? My lips are sealed, huh? Let's just say the deadbolt is going to be clicking into place shortly. Well, you'll find out soon enough. You should look forward to it. Moko sent a wink flying at me across the table. Excellent, very good. Thank you. After we finished our practice wins, I decided to ask Kiyoshika about what Moku said yesterday. Hey Kiyoshika, Moku said something to me yesterday. There's a Fox Deep quote about people who have been rewarded putting in effort or something. Do you know what it's supposed to mean? Oh, well, good heavens, who could possibly guess? Maybe it's something all shonen protagonists have in common. I had heard Dechi rights. I knew Kiyoshika was hiding something. Does Moku talk about Kiyoshika after all? But if she doesn't want to talk about it, I won't push it. Moku told me I'd understand soon anyways. I'll just wait until I do. Enough of that. Do you remember what I said earlier about my dream having a family? Yeah, of course. I forgot to ask, but what about you, Sir Takumi? Are you interested in marriage or family or whatever options are out there? I've never really thought about it, but I want to get married and have kids one day. Oh, I see. But I haven't thought about it as seriously as you have. Well, many people our age feel similarly to you. I've just been dreaming of a family like that for many years. She lived alone with her grandfather, who's also her master until he passed away a few years ago. I guess that's more than enough reason to end up wanting a large family. My master was still in the good of health when I first realized I had this dream. As I mentioned before, I was training deep in the forest, far away from the village. However, I couldn't live completely isolated from the outside world, so a few times each year I went down to the village. And then I'd walk through a residential area at dinner time. There was always this delectable smell. It was always accompanied by the happy laughter of a family. Comparing their lives to mine didn't fill me with burning jealousy or anything so dramatic, but I was a little envious. Okay, every time I went to the village, I feel that way. No, there was something else that sealed the deal for me. A family wandered into the forest where my master and I lived. I was watching over them to make sure they weren't in trouble, but nothing bad happened. They were just there to have a picnic. They just happened to walk deep into the forest. They laid out their blanket and spread out food without knowing they were on our training grounds. The place I went to train every day suddenly turned into a picturesque scene of a family joy. In the moment, I was so envious I wept a little. That's definitely the exact moment that made me want a family. But it bears repeating. Of course, I love my master and my life with him. Think of it as someone eating a nice bowl of ramen. Just remarking on how nice the curry seemed at a different table. I understand perfectly. My master loved me so much. I worry that it sounds like his love wasn't enough for me. Don't worry, I hear you loud and clear. I bet Kiyoshika got her kind heart from her master. I feel grateful for him for blessing me with someone like her. Okay, I want to end it here. Thinking I'm having trouble breathing while playing this game. And talking. Specifically the talking part. So I'm just going to stop for a bit. Thanks for watching.